right, and of Sabre no here, no so about Panon Crown, the free Sabre ya, no, ya war, yes, my 53 minutes we invite the baby or minor who and community tune, and the Sabre Grand, your mobile bomb, Honaman Casatrase, no more debate on 2026 budget, and when I went by Yasa Yansono, and our tree movie and impedi 46, you can Frasia, a group where Bacoba, a member share on one side of it, and then, your baby is Kabutsinia, and that's so a buying soon, here, the abo minor bra, there's a Homesica 2026 gun here, near the end to Tuyina, no Concatincachi deum, big push deum, health sector deum, Nina dianum, a buying team say, a year 357 billion Ghana cedis, and Sika here, no to the abo buying her bra 2026 a feno emu. There no other name of doing come, same penny for same, or Martinez ha, now by the bed in yes, as you can now when you so did say beer, sending with CIA allocations, no, a beson will be at the Bequay at the Amana, and as well just like the view, and when it's a hardy uncle so pushes can be recall, and no common and piatna say ever bidding. And in a penny for him, never shared it with him come where Peter or being to do or a social commentator, and you know, from and you could be what's an ex-staff sergeant also Bonda Eric or a journalist or a member of the NPP or no Saint Finfinino na and your Timenche Penson you are George Reborn Aite Gideon former youth organizer at the Madomiabra Obomo constituency NDC Amayoko and depending for and another pay single yam yeah barbetrary and come at the AFA 2026 budget you know and near my home woman is a car and woman another moment now. Yeah. There's a bomb for them. Right, yeah, Uncle Pass say. Yeah, and she any kind of say, because my friend said, feel so fair or something for me. You always had it. Yeah, for yeah, into the first influence.
Medase, ne, with your mind. Yeah, they say, and then a home bomber or their boy, and then to me, Kakaka de Budunsa. My venture, Emma, again, with teachers, Woke Class College. Yakopandum, or more dedicated to Moho, a try and Kuala a prepare for a year next year, was year, and did the old syllabus system. And Mammy Fakunya so now means you'll be crying. Parents, students, Obibia, on crowd was a certificate, Dimu, A1 to C6. And I am coupon recruitment air course into the security agencies. Almost one of the documents on which ye pa a wasi certificate. It imagines a quenya but the homo, a bio protocol. Now so wasi certificate in tea, na fidia, would to me and Yamaquina. Ain't tea bra. Na beba beta was results no. We provide the congenial environment we share the enyantia se no control no ade wa pass no registration no e koso tmesre mobia embra ubotimi akọ yen Google Hope Class College ukọ yen Google a edobaba yen direction yen contact in bibia hormo na waba me do bibia say
okay obia so eda wasapa na officer
last week's karumuji
me one of so mejimu nyina mo de ko campaign we no e ma ayi Dr. Baha nkofo ko ye pawo
no say on your politics
say akonya no nya wo do de
we a private business it say to me yo and pay so me onim say esan ndra dwumadi enti mo ankasa kra ampono me gidi se mutu ana mo ba
ya ba
anu nti na ho behia se me di nti akase ema mpanifo bi a omobe so dwumadi ni ana o ma dwumadi ni ba so so we ma me fa kase pa enkoma His Excellency the incoming President of the Republic of Ghana wo free krokronkromu ti se walewale me hu kan ni free hono ma konta prekope Dr. Haj Mahmoud Baumia and pay intia kase pa nkoma no wa maka so afo ni age endra de mo reporter me di say yes so kan bia o ye de o kan
ye yin no you may sound repeating and na pay nyina
mo na mo mama kwanya for me time na me de 1 minute pasra ya de enu nti no na o maame wan kasa o maame o batampa Hey, Andra dear man, me ye among for fino. I wish Sanka one cassa war. Now be who or batam, but maybe so come see. Hey, or do ho. There was Osisio man penny grandma. The fans
in you are.
Hey. All
right.
Honorable babies are come see the incoming National Women's Organizer. What Tibebia delegates. Now only Bibi. You may do a course or no. Samantia, the master tactician behind the program. Like I say, I'm going. Yenny Ankasa Honorable and Nima Fram. The Morino of Kaswa. What you saw him. Campaign manager, Mr. Nim.
I'm saying,
maybe I'm from the camp. Only the team, the electoral area coordinators, the assembly members, and the delegates. And we money for do. All right. And media room. And Tiakasi, and come on, Obi Biara or contribute to your program, no air successful now. ITV to me, but the more material for almost the SC 2028 Dr. Baumia the neighbor. It's in Komo Mama Konya Nafi Kakrabi as a medical who I just said,
Madam, I never say, all right, young now a French man of Nafi and in Finland. Maybe I am my first safe so because in some few more.
Yes. So you want to pay the Michia ITV chef for Michia, His Excellency John Drummond Mahama. And the Honorable Atuforcing. Budget and we here.
Atuforcing, who is not forcing?
Omudiama Ghana. And I'm such the good people of Domiabra Obum constituency. Michiami MP, Honorable Ezekiel Okuibo, and Honorable Moses Kabukubi Okanse. Last week, Honorable Moses Kabukubi, MC for Ghana South Municipal Assembly, my wife, my papa, every month. Until me fa kwenya we so na mama no shedi. Afen so me chia all the branch executive of Domiabra Obon constituency, any constituency executive, any Domiabra constituency for nyina.
All right. Obi aje so nti me sa same few hours when I hwem. Sabre nyam dia ba twitwa no sika me boss we ni sika twitwidie o mine si ehia na fit 2026 ye dia bo mine no ho brothers the budget akoma ni sika ye benya wo hemfa na allocations no ye ekwa health sector ekwa agriculture sector ekwa ha no hu ni saying ne kwan squad no ana baby wo kakra also mine any 10 minutes nyenko.
So people Mr. Dewa say a Kenyan strong kwa with your mama. I say ampa anano yawoda. That was on the 14th, right? And yeah, Honorable Finance Minister, Honorable Castle Atuforcing, as the law Emanu Akwanyani say afinube kwa wiye say or minor nisikasem na say nya wo besi afa a govern country no nisikasem no wo fanko brush machaba biam na say omutumi pensem na omuma approval na wo dia ye adwuma senya ye article 179 ye Ghana Constitution 1992 Constitution no kaye no Section 21 and public financial management and so 2016 senior specifying or call pepe ampa na sa budget ama for bebre omani agi metimi aka say MPP form penifo binom krampo a enukure wo mtechere maso krampo any omo ayenim say sometimes omo to me directly or indirectly omo kasama MPP for krampo akanfo budget no.
Okay.
Ube say adentina e ba ni sa yes e bi a budget we e ya fofuru e bi si da. But that's what I say. And yes e bi si da. Budget aba akọ budget akọ aba akọ. But the budget we a year strong can say over the last 8 years, the MPP are buying, led by His Excellency former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Vice President His Excellency Mahamudu Bawumia hardship wa omodi Ghana efemu adada any obre omutumi ko kind budget no ma shatari fita no ma pejadin amano no mo di Bible mu quotation na PH ni nyina mu no na eya ho kyiri na ye komo no say ye compare sa omo budget no any DAC ananu na eno ntina amanfo ani agi
Jomo money o chem say NPP 4B ni ade wo betumi abon bibi ba ko menu dia wa bonta
me see NPP 4B no enna ebinum a directly or indirectly omo kasama obi ti say Kofi Bento enyina ye nu say ye Bawumiaba what you say na enna onukrampo wa be kanfo nti enye say e bia masem America no
okay ya bibisa le pese hu ya
enina so ewo inyanso pa ena maker na me pese the okaye no Mary Dama or say it's good to hear from the finance minister. We are all experienced the economy. This finance minister has done well. He is calm and embodies the president embodies what President Mahama embodies. Or see, we have what we have experienced. A past and experience. Nature say, maybe a tremo no, the AC no, though na somehow no, we change more about 70% na or kasa favor MPP. What you say? Sometimes because of Imani try to be neutral, but do na and a comma MPP. Or no, they can't say same way. Intina make us now. Ube bisa who say. Budget no and that's why Eddie ba and he say we share send your MPP for a governed country we are me can say you call hardship mo investors almost lose confidence e wo ye Ghana economy no mo Emma investors been kura e free mo e call ye wo ye business kura mpo na wo send ye call but the omo ye ni say de bia no wo say nipa dasene when you are dealing with human being and now we are from so what to me brown once now we chitumu e ka so ampa say ya ye to me chitumu nipa no kura goes a long way to even sympathize or empathize with you or agree with you but MPP for the omo ye say anytime at all benya opportunity na e say nka omo ka bibipa enchire Ghana no na omudi Ukraine Russia war aye excuse na omudi COVID-19 aye excuse meanwhile COVID-19 you say a pandemic among bebre experience
we are seeing
but some countries were doing better what you say who say a free SHS in can solve their problem for them now baby someone say and you be an eco school. What I say, and you be an eco school. It is a hardship where omodima ye no. Ama inflation to me koya could do 54, hoping around 54%. Answer na started say eba echino. When na economy ye experience ye na Kofi Bento can want some no. But about we buy no. Ye who said 2025. Waye adie was 30 ye bribi na die oye ni say anye hwekra no every government bia wonfa wo macroeconomics and agro inflation is one of the factors say want to me insure ye and yeti hey me can say heaven aba asase we so but me no na ye gitum say nyoma far better than enra ana abandada na etwem no. Yesterday say boy a modern na stabilize ye city no started say appreciate no ye crop we almost started say almost 3 almost a 3-day show and he say but in that senya omampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okay say we are trying to find a way or my setting way be at least the city and dollar should always hovering around that way. And correct. In there, ultimately, city was somewhere around 10 point something. And I think I didn't read it 10.95 or so. Minimum say yet, but minimum say and call more than necessary. I the excuse me. Okay. But just what I say. And now, sir, I'm back. A woman, some persons be. I become a woman, I bet you. Sir, na ye Oshe Petro, and say, Semi. And also, somebody call 17, started say, you better abana, started say, a trick a cray. Yadi and then, Minuna, ye dear dancer say, Petro Bono, a year somewhere, Oshe girl, and I shall around 12.95 or so. Sometimes, no persons be abecount, sometimes not a persons, no so I day a free so. When I hear friend, stability.
Okay.
But just what you say. It is how you may and I will share. I don't know say a buy no or honey home or
okay.
Ama investors or confidence level no almost the economy no yeah I bounce it back. And yeah, dear, people are not ready to what? To invest into the economy. Because I buy inqua and to me and yeah. I buy inqua and to me G or school when in our unemployment level rate I work Ghana. I buy inqua to me and G just a private way no so ever there become. And I saw your budget, you say budget. And yes, I can from Sika Daho.
I say, yeah, you been your
way. Spend ampa. A year a bino ni where or budget is say, or Bayan who more than say 2026 no, or Babon who more than say revenue or bed generating no. A bed to Sassican or bed to Yanya Sassicano, and I saw to Yanya Sassicana, a quiet or bed faso. Discano aye in Pontunuma, and or the best share Timmy before no, and on or the prayer. Who's the Ghana? Even though now you were good, now you were cool, but now who share ye VAT no so. Now pressure so upper because who call a bit to say port ninyo manuma. Now easy. Because now at the end of the day, you per se, ye debate media now me and generating revenue and free. And then on about to force Amayatia say obey some what do you call it? Reforms. Ewo ye VAT we no send a beya who port ninyo manoma na hono pressure na wo hono say embra down kakra send a beya. Jumadie ekoso wo ho no ebetumi aye very easy amanfo fro bi ba ha on betumi afeli okay no motumi akodwa ewo ho na wo basisi ana ade ba ko so aye wogide say eno so sisi abeta no one of our major source of income ebetumi support and ebe complement your other source of incomes ni your gold body unze gold board no sani o ma ye sisi ana ye nyina yenim sesi a scar free ho eba no eye ade a say yembo ye penifo abaso say so omu koso eye de ye na omu regulate na obia nkoye de edi asembeba amanfo obehu bi aka yebetumi anya sika bi wo ho e dia support yebetumi anya bribi wo ye gold and cocoa side e dia support and other investment even government crampo etimi ya omonya ho faso wemi na ebeboa other thing me can gold me can say at first no now there is pressure on our VAT we no but see no say na ya no your gold no so betumi aboa abeg na one of our primary source of revenue a bit me even though a man for binumo transfer say you see gold board or more boka
and then can be say what to say was 3 billion Ghana cedis be a car a gold board yamo
but maybe so yemfa no say no kure say wa boka say see business in chese dey bia obey profit business me accounting student so me prepare me final year account now a profit and loss and balance sheet profit and loss account and balance sheet loss no free na just say enye de bia and I will no correct. Even though me young
for 1 minute count
me young me who baby a problem no, but me patch say you funny say the amount for no because once nipa dwuma wo honko ade me can say you benya bibia perfect sir. But so far no, there hasn't been any official communique say good board.
Na aya ba sam je fiaba wancha ba kasa no ko ye ni.
Enti ye hwa ebeboa. Na who say ade ba ko a NGC ye yesisi a ama amanfo ehu say ye boy ye homoden achen MPP aban ni say. Na honorable to force kai. Matra ha kan sa asem ni say we can only achieve our objectives or say ye to me the subanpa attitude is very important over here. And to first is what I can say physical discipline. One of the major idea almost says by heart. Almost any sika by heart. Almost sure say there is value for money. And no almost no economy no. And I also nothing amount for any NGA and that's so budget no say. So I'm going to be Saska when na locations are why they are big push any 24-hour economy 110 billion dollars now they are now say about focus so agriculture and the service sector no when you na to make cost so akoko nkiti and the kaka ho na locations no why na you to me evening 80 to 90% out of this minimum say Ghana for omani beji and abibia be fa.
Babeda was your right na yenda was so to me chemu ade aba budget ndi abeto che hon komo de edi officer house mamra ho ne hwe sika 370 billion Ghana cedis ne hia budget ne ho ni say.
Meda say sorry sanya me kan no eka se mesre esanse dwumadi e course wendra no wa wunim how important it was nti se mo akonya wo mo fidi issue na agya medesima krope esanse mo chiri ha ya na course wo mo fichiri ha ya nti no necessary mede sima pe na mede TBB firi ho na kaswafo nim bia omantumi amba ho no omohuni e course ensem bebre Andrew asanam sibi kan no dwumadi edi Dr. Mahum Babia ba oba ye no dwumadi edi ye no eso ani papa na in fact delegate o ba ho no so metumi aka se dudu nara if not all ani ji ye papa ne kasa ye mu ho ni nsem o kan ye ene yan kasa ye maami o batampa ha wakum sin nsem o kan na ba kopɛ na me tie free ho na fe maba budget ni so odawroma ye papa kasa ye mu no on se modi MPP ye lose ye eba ye modi akire pa most of the conversations no center on greed se empenifo bi anti omoni anyeden anhwe omo adidija ani sa anwuma no bebre yem papa o kasa no o kan ho asem ono akasa ponso ka ditum se adidija de sabi enye because
so animu na
nam mo ne enkwada ye adwuma for better for lack of a better word I'm able to describe it, the grassroots nti mo ne enkwada na ye adwuma na se omo ne mo koba na mo hwe mo you don't do anything na se omo bufu a minu abema ebe ye yaso mba kokotu santina I say omo ye den omo tu abano e di amount kaso hampo de we suffered this because as a nationwide ebufuo bi because ankayeka e maame hawa nkwan de a on de wa wunim se obon homode ne papa enti ye papa ade ba ko o kato ho ne se obehwe Ghana fo nyinara but when it comes to the party or the welfare minim se mo reporter etimi kan bibi sa akere mo a or the welfare database ebeba anu ntino se wo na what some party no opepemu information there it will be available for cross checking at any time. Tisanka yebra at here ya meaning say omo woni data omo de be kai necessity wonya den ya because board you see omo cheni nyina san me brother so ha adwuma ni nyina bebre but me hu so omo man bia anti yam papa de nko de be ban ne say yebra American say yebra de represent NDC na American assembly so omo de NDC for kai no dia anti the Dr. Haj Mahmoud Bawumia de be ban no onu eno na my brother when you were speaking nyini nyina na me pe nyini nyina na me pe o boy MPP but me edin abeg my brother will you allow me to do my submission
catch Bawumia na on family kan mo list no
my brother me Dr. Bawumia e dey ban me say the welfare database no o bia information. Enti from time to time yemi ankase ba check e ho say asomesi obintin wonya dwuma na brabo mu tisen ne mampo brabo mu tisen obi atase enti ebema obi a ho ato no
in this way all kakaso Ghana phone kaso be page mama MPP phone ko
oh there be say me di nkan ma submission me say osi obepe adwuma ma Ghana fo nyinara
okay
na also to da bia Tisanka ye koye primacy at least let us be very fair e delegates na e be si ne hene ansama ye den wa Ghana fo abesere wo mo into ye den appointment when President Mahama was giving appointment me patcho on the command MPP for so these are the things we are talking about you understand
ye na fie nko ba
enti ye papa kasaye nanka me gidi senka mo reporter no babo bebre so but there
oh yeah to papa ye be kat mo
yes na ye be say delegate say omontuma ye papa no wadwempa e de ma Ghana man any delegate and MPP fo nyina
okay
ebra budget yo ho nanka e ka me nko a yanka ho asem panka ye
let's say bibia da ne kwamu
no to be very honest with you no bibia da ne kwamu hefa it is not worth discussing
okay I mean so bibia da ne kwamu ti eni se kan rekra
my brother how can you say that me see yanka ho asem wanka ye because it is not worth wasting time discussing the budget what is in it
okay
there's absolutely nothing in the budget. It is just a lip service the man came to do. My brother, let me tell you something. You see, we were expecting, say, after being deceptive throughout the month, or whatever this, you know, and this time media be anka with the bashing, at least anka bibi wom. Now this current budget there, and come back can be a better. My brother, so the initial budget and the mid-year budget. Give me one single thing they have implemented in the budget or ready or parliament. But dear Bakupe, some budget present it to the house. Omo de kwasere Ghana for be catch Ghana for say ni na ye be ye bo ba ku pe wo ma and this aban say omo so omaye but I will not blame them because they have taken Ghanaians for granted in the sense say yefo ya no nkoka na omo ncheke ye hwe obia anya hwe omo campo crampa yentie look at something here previous budget omo ready here parliament approve parliament approve about 1.5% of GDP. This government ended up spending only 0.5%. I don't know why they are boasting of single delegates and they are not spending. Now, Kasua adwadi efense mansini onum say you say the word the sa kaswa no tell say adwadi market enti no ana me pese me ko ni low so that ya maame no ne papa no mu a omo ewo adwadi emu no ebeti ase. What is single digit to my mother in the market? If you come and read everything in the world, no kwotena ho na ye nto na ade because sika ni amanfo botom omode ba market ho abeto. What is the use of the single digit? What is the importance of the single digit? If you achieve 8, if you achieve 9, na say senior situation etie senior economy tie no sa na tie a, what have you done?
Economy no emunyemre nowadays
it is in your pocket. What difference have you experienced in your pocket? Your man minimum or more market no. The singing of single digit no. And whom fast what burn or monya. I don't necessarily busa. It is not about going to the parliament house and be singing. Now you know one interesting thing. You see, these people I don't know how Ghanaians will forgive them. Do you know what they are using to defend the budget? The only thing they are saying is that, oh, as for this budget, it is good. As for this budget, I will hope. As for this budget, I will create jobs. Why would it create jobs? Give us explanation. Tell us why. What is in it that will create jobs? Do you know what they say? Budget where the quotation in Bible quotation in Kamunti, papa. How can you be so funny that you're oforiata or be read the budget no the Bible quotation ka ho and on Saturday white na ye na dey na Bible quotation ka ho enti e chese e wo hope? Are we joking in this country? Then one funny thing, but etoda na miame nuanum ma you are name your fasefo ne we anesifo no etoda bia na ase me sin ya film kakra because omuma NDC during the 2024 campaign no omu da omu dudu before the 2016 abro omu de ball nesifo eninti ye ba ya ye be ye omu yi na omutisi mo esanse omampani Mahama then former president epa babiem na omukotima nursing training colleges sunyinara ekodaada homu enna no okasei. Tell me, in the 2026 budget read by Oman Kasatu Nidi say Ato is not forcing, Ato is not forcing. Nidi Oman Kasa man Nidi
Oman Kasa Ato is forcing.
That be Oman is not forcing, but you're checking it back.
Ato forcing is forcing.
Me say NCC for the whole 2026. Unim say they are not budgeted for. No nurse will be employed, will be absorbed. Now, Abasara me kasa asem wo yi a. Na me di yi a because me catch na say na nsan yara me nim say mabo amane a. Me free radio mo sister station baako. Me see from any e frɛ me. Said that wakwara no yɛnti ne nka wo. Oya midwife a wawie o. Wawie besi nne yɛmfa na dwumam. Yɛnti ne nka wo. Me bra me koya nurses quarter say ya o. Ye ko bu dan ni mu a wo ada gate nechi wo nya ho mfaso midwifery no koye no wo nya ho mfaso ba akompo sabi na onyinsen abosom nkron ni ta maso wo nya mfaso ba akokra wo state ni ho enti sa nyema wo koso saa na ban di agro. And then you have this backlog. You have this countless number of nurses. Among experience, absorb you into the system. Then you come and give a budget. Now, like I said, so 2026, you are not going to absorb any nurse. If you see concentrate refuse, na come do no is that what you want? And so this budget is completely empty. They should just tell us. Now, one major thing that they are supposed to use to convince Ghanaians. Is it a 24-hour economy? What have they done?
That's the budget here. That side.
Come on, you're promising free SHS. You're bad,
I am first year now.
No more promise can see a money that Ghana for. More ready budget, I can watch them, move Jahi back, just tell me. And you know something? I understand President Mahama Okolonchi yesterday.
Yeah, Kumasi. Yeah. For a minute, count of
do you know something? They have sensed, sir, as a enye. Omo who say omo be say Ghana for sika. Omo ankasa who bibi wo wiem. Do you know what they have started doing? Now, Ashanti regional minister has started giving caution, has started warning MPP people.
Saying,
claiming say MPP for your plans be say you best say nkete no. Mahama Kolonchi ye. And so I posted, in the comment section, I told him, I said, Honorable, this one, please, you are preempting your own failure.
Okay,
Who said, you see, they did not plan this season when we are, how many months did they call Xmas? Is it not next month? Then you are going to launch this. In John Percy, 1 month in Kokwana. Is that what they are telling us? But what is the essence? You see, you plan. I think I didn't work it and get to your more festive season. Anka a bibaka say, oh, me uncle to win start a papa. At least in our planet. But essence say, bossa will say, yana, a diabo, so I do in Semino. And you know, over season in Fanya and answer, not what will go. And so, in concluding, no, I am saying, sir, this budget did not bring hope. Now, almost the team of the budget, almost resetting for growth, jobs, and then what? Economic transformation. And you would hear, at the end of budget, and you say, over creative jobs here nurses for Gua or Mako Musuku we test fees every what's a farm into job Ben I was at the Abba.
But I was officer and I've been called a Peter Sweat I'm sure so they can have and friends well the social commentator any second people can budget no who is saying.
Oh no, you budget in yet or aware that
Mammy for a so now mean chair honorable Canadian Japan. Baby will be no me dey chia PAC okay Mr. a year or so
and be away show officer the show men tiase
Mr. also obosa
interface wa so mo nyina MPP
enyumunyam Anna also nyansan
please I think you are not fair to him
it's not
also chia Ken non kan PPS
but always say oh yeah or are you accepting that because me and Kabi Manu no like no I want to be fair
but to us
no go be Manu that's like you sorry
delegates or appealing to them na wotumi abeje eye franka MPP ehia eye presidential material enye obi a sabi okasa Mr. Doolittle na nam social media sisi ana the vice president former vice president KBB say Peace FM online or say have confidence in me. You have seen what I can do as vice president. If you make me president with the power, I will bring Abuchi to Ghana.
Yes, and which he will.
And he's talking
about my candidate.
Share statement we are. Now, all the juxtaposing issues I become on budget. na utie mebra officer the issues all can na say we need former president on his take on the budget because governance is a continuous entity. It is a what say Abraham of vice president no media would ye na me something media ben would ye on media ben would ye is it the napco
the mo no anka say we are there's only 1 minute
corruption now also supervise you know and I said media ben no die akwenya ede man for 16 solid years you so be a akwenya bi me was happy. That is for the MPP to decide. Now middleman we see on this Andra professor from Pomboating issue B or say let's save MPP. It's that statement make here it is embodying what MPP stood for in the past 8 years and then going forward. And so mupe a foot trobi etu omo ho a read this write up na professor from Pomboating at the buy no now omo ankasa omu ha wo motumi achichere party na akono me ye Ghana ni mapa answer my bed joining any political party and it's a political party in Korea I have every right to say it.
I'm saying from Pomboating the crowd near the worker type be crowd by and say they want to elect the preferred Baumia, whether by fair or foul means.
And we say, what be the vice president 8 years? We say, dear, now we are interested in front to Aba.
Okay, now,
I think, say, Ufa budget now. I would want to commend the government for such a budget. I think, say, and budget actually we need to adi hunu our person we and chire why after answer wunya usika we make sure say we roll up SA activities no budget and also and say it is final in itself. Enti say who ba say yes semu a ebotu aden asesemu and intina every media no omoye review of the budget na wa hwe say first 6 months in office na wo so be ye no dia na wotumi aye any dia na person den o sacre mu na o ye den wo di bem enti budget is just a guideline able to me a guide and it to more discipline when it comes to our sikasemu a ye dibu omano. Okay. Na o share the macro indicators are or more indicate here. I don't know economist because the essence of macroeconomy is to ensure say there is what refers to as social well-being or social welfare. So collectively, no, ye na ye better eben high ye boto ye into for bit say inflation inflation into ase ne say senior anyoma bo ekosoro and na ye no inflation. Enti we share a year trend analysis a year ago no na inflation was moving around 25% and then is around 8%. Enti budget no e ka che say afia ba besimu no omo ani so ade woni say inflation say boku na nim kramp na e be ya plus or minus 2. Na je say enwoma bo na say ye to eye nsuo kunjin ye say ase first 1 cedi a next year no bo bokọ soro by 1 cedi plus 0.8%. Patwati ase eno je say no bo e ba fom but no bo e bokọ soro enti we no e yo na e fa no creeping inflation to say and no man bo akọ but kakra it won ehunsunsu aso no sisi but emre bi atwam no na anyom bo no kosoro hyper mama man mu so okay it is good news for us say economy no drive on inflation at 8% plus or minus 2 no for the following year na then it's a plus for us. We share a year lending rate and at 21%. Now usually inflation or more share to determine the lending rate. Bosia so financial market as a bank say bia we did me give you compare bosia be now there be ya sa insimple na esi wono eno no I the inflation e checking it is an inflation no e wo ye assume say be 8 plus or minus 2 na me so susua no kakra as economics they say embra from kakra e the MI because all share the reality Oko banks are and added around 35%. even though say 21 no nti say ba for mu a ebema interest on loans no so by the be for I'm a businessman e ma me mo so person mo come market no etumi ni sky then it has three or more business one day on person or more no good o share your exchange rate and at that 10.9 close to 11 which is very okay. You know, those say I believe say we can do more, and one of the key solutions are exchange rates and so about when we export. Export-driven commodities, and usually the fiscal way of pumping money into the system. When we see say dollar no call atwintino, now you pumping dollar negumu, and no in sustaining. The only sustainable way it is tried and tested, and so Obama you media export no no buy ya would do hanmo no to be quite amanone no, and I didn't foreign exchange never strengthen currency no. But what I say, it's a no hope say, this budget, ever made so I didn't want to be on that kind of what export driven commodities or maybe share you to no crime. My youth to like us, okay, me so no, but some could be a big savior could be, but some could be a big savior, pepper be, chili pepper, but some could be a big say, Naki, Shona sing, Manakodia, I don't know purposely for what export, not discarding, Abba, not sustaining a year currency, no. But what I say, me who be sir, and I think says the shortfall of it. Then Osha be to say educational sector. Remember one more. Buying up so basically 200 primary schools, 200 JHS, 200 we see. What is very good. Because and the population economy obia epi school akọ enti say to me MBA educational sector no na say to me absorb more of these people a big challenge to us enti in the educational front no sa policy mo hope is on by achieve no I think say welcoming news okọ health sector no so a almost say agenda 111 no omba busum be biesa bi say 9 o say nsia bi no mo tuma dey NCC which is good. You see, a budget must be audacious, must be ambitious, but it shouldn't be over ambitious. Because share we see some who hope is obenya now they are now share a year or two ago agenda 111 just on the backdrop of COVID-19 and now share the state of it now some of us were hoping senka at least COVID-19 on my Ghana we and who soon so instead of bank out there to be targeted 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 be near the intimate kind of hospital near completely rather than say because because of 110 districts or money a hospital this is over ambitious and it's a sheer waste of money. And then we know what made the other say the state of agenda 111 a good intent by implementation ababaye bibia hormo and it is buying any so or share next what me implement back I think say what it is in right order because once any pay did you be and see be here sir I have sano need to I no but me create employment I mean necessary more hormo but what I say and again share infrastructure. In fact, I think Senka the government can do us a big good. Senka infrastructure homo dada. Implementing come to me now come on so I didn't say we are going forward no say na come person me Kumase Accra stretch road now my first recently baby and yet it is ongoing. Yentumi can say we'll be completing it, but rather you can a new stretch of what one high express route. And what happens to the old one? Now, Mr. Minim Kakrani say, among body a continuation. Patriots say, Fefana fell cramp car, who be Jimpo, now Kagana phone so your president been a ban over complete year. Now, once after your way, I don't know Emma more credibility. Than say ye be jamu senior city because after 3 years or there 2 or say would be the Bayer Express Road. No, do you know the carnage on that road?
for 1 minute.
But that's it.
We
carnage was and we cannot compensate for air carnages on that stretch of road. I think the government, and I don't know the plan so far, but I am only hoping and praying, say, on which me are completing that stretch of air road, now can the express in Bishemudia, then at least we are making a headway. But by and good, by and large, I think the budget, is well coming, very audacious, very ambitious, but I just hope and pray, say, near woman, will measure them against what they have done. Now, me bra officer, I say 2025 budget. The dear no I think San Koranka or better, you should have been able to tell us more say but just a general comment. But for us, we make sure say we match them boot for boot. Some budget on that what 2026, say sad the basic as we go into 2028, then we can criticize them. All right. I'm saying political party are credible enough. I'm to me I'm joining. So that Ghana won't say NDC and NPP to some extent, they are taking us for a ride. May that say.
All right. And see whether maybe I'm Baba Pierre Taras. Now, you won't say, see, I knew Jim as social committee. And Yadia or Twaba. But I'm Twaba. Me Twaba. Me delegate my PP. All right. Young for this spring that Jamila water and shame from Mount, a idea of Beja soup in Supanoma, and 1 day spring natural mineral water. Yes, sachet water. No, yes, I've been with Jaswa or Moton, a Dima dance together for. What I say, but we be able a day spring that time water piano. But what is our tribune? The Sucroje, Mutao Benabianum, and water. Yes, sure, Casua CP, but what is our fun because every day spring that time water. Yes, 0303 955 648 0303 955 648 and our face 0548 955 377 0548 955 377. Now the days from the terminal water, penny for your train and come on. But we can say ITV, a fair economy, beer, and you hear better young couple was say, Nayan sorry, singing groups and a quano, a cabomu, near triunium, and the young couple, a backing Bible near to himself, penny for me, almost the affiano, a messages, and the Abrayo ITV Christmas carols and praise. 2025 to Medina Assem na Medina idea e baso ITV nim heya enu nti no afiwe no asem tia e daso and say give thanks to the Lord for he is good fasidama nyankopon if we say oye Psalm 107 verse 1 how ne yi asem ti ne edi efriem ne edi kan na ye no and so we say praise be Methodist assemblies and singing groups akodo kwa bebre ye bebegu ITV na nyasem koto this year de e be chan di kan in interview no obodo phone shame be 20th December 2025 here and e baso ITV ni ma open chemu bia person sponsor sa program we ya and so singing group person baby among friend 0557 212423 0557 212423 and afin so no dwedi ba ko ho so talent zone big na ne talent awo and near wo muscles bia woni ma tun ya unique bia like unyam wapa but na so do message me wo board this no that's how pass here programming na call we no do more 10,000 Ghana cedis and can 100 million that talent zone do in eso or this here ba so Friday 5 December open chambia for talent zone aye last pam international ni ITV akabom na but is our friend 0241 846 481 0241 846 481 and I feel so 0506 863-197 0506-863-197 on the talent opening for Eric Come no kwa ensure table so high na no ensure friend akwawera ensure super pa bega so am unye bi na pogu mu na se nye easy officer peda ba ko no ahwe package no a unza akwawera dem ejana so eyi pa na ensure Ghana fara ba bia na bi wo ho standard board FD ajatwa yi mu hwe say akwawera emu da wo se trodo ye wo depo ba ewo kaso depo kese pa ndi kaso depo no ewo Iron City o pese o GBA bia na akware no omaye no sachet one bottle your small medium large and your own offices so mu use bi no office no ni nyina bi e wo ho nti fra number we na ka so Iron City Depot no importem ha ina no from Nigeria 0244 116 477 0244 116 477 and afi so number ba kwa kan wo ka so Iron City Depot 0244 822 679 0244 822 679 Ghana for mo uti virgin dampai ho station or Gabi shop opposite one ma mo so akọ yen so ni bi wo but me phrase 0558 370-944 0558 370-944 now no mo twetwe nkomo no mo emma bi orafo ya brena aso enti ni na di bisi am ya the ten ba ba
Dr. Baum, yes, sir.